So, Kendrick and Drake's beef is in the past, and it's gonna go down in history as one of the biggest moments in rap ever. We all know that. A week straight of immediate back and forth from two of the biggest rappers in the world right now was crazy. We've never seen that. We might never see it again. Even Nas and Hov wasn't hitting each other back that fast. But in all the madness with Chris Hansen bird calls and Ike Turner accusations being tossed around like frisbees, niggas forgot the third musketeer from back in the beginning. Well, not everybody. With how nasty shit got between Kenny and Drake, some people was jacking he actually won the beef by ducking early. Do I agree with that? Hell nah. Listen, when Joe Biden drops out of the presidential race and they put your face next to his, it's no way you can claim a W on anything, to be honest. I would agree that it was the smartest thing to do, despite the fact that he's replaced France as the new face of surrender. It was pretty clear that Cole didn't know how deep the animosity between them two was, though. He was probably right around on that bike thinking shit was sweet. Nigga thought they was about to have a jolly little competition. Nah. Allegedly, Schoolboy Q was the one that hit him up and was like, not gonna lie, clear out, twin. Nigga hit him up and was like, you don't want none of this. So Cole ran from the fade, and I'm not gonna lie, everybody was on his head for like a week straight. It didn't help that the diss he originally put out before deleting was kinda ass, I won't front. He started blabbering about To Pimp a Butterfly being born, and I was like, yeah, get this nigga out of here. It's all unfortunate because Cole was definitely on a bit of a run before the whole debacle. I'm gonna be real. I didn't like KOD too much, to be honest, but since then, Cole been spazzing. Revenge of the Dreamers 3 was dumb hard. I'm still trying to find out where the rest of Cole verse on 1993 at. Sojourner with Rhapsody, dumb hard. Johnny P's Caddy with Benny the Butcher, stupid hard. On the night I was born, rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying. The whole season was hard as fuck. I don't remember how it was reviewed by the critics, but I don't give a damn. He was spinning on that one. Here's the thing though. More recently, Cole been doing a lot of talking his shit, mainly on the off season. A lot of talk about being the best, reaching GOAT status, nobody being able to match his pen. Basically, he was popping out and showing niggas. Nobody was really challenging much of it, because what was the reason? There was not really any reason to it all. It's Cole. He a cool dude. There's no need to say nothing back to him. When it comes to the beef, I was kind of like, yeah, because we know Cole can write, but he doesn't seem like the artist to really come for a nigga neck and go back and forth. He did throw subs at Kanye, I think, on False Prophets, but that ain't really turned into none. He threw shots back at Lil Pump on 1985, but bro, that's Lil Pump. The only other quote-unquote beef I can think of is like No Name half a decade ago, and do we really even consider that a beef? I know she said something about him, basically called him out for not actually being an active activist or something like that. Cole responded with Snow on the Bluff, which wasn't even really a diss, but he still got attacked for quote-unquote tone policing and trying to speak over No Name. Whew. That was definitely a day. The arguments I seen fried me. Anyways, the point is, Cole proved the doubters correct by dipping off, but now the question becomes, what does he do now? All the beating on his chest rap's not gonna hit the same no more at all after he ducked the rap fade. So even though it has produced some of the hardest songs of his career lyrically, I don't think he goes back to that. That, however, is perfectly fine by me. Listen, I love braggadocious Cole. I love egotistical Cole who raps like he think he the best rapper ever. But for me, his best overall music came out back in that 2014 to 2016 era. That was his storytelling prime. I don't know about his writing prime because some of them bars he had on the off season was crazy. But when we talk about on like an emotional level, that was his best writing, especially on For Your Eyes Only. With an album like The Fall Off, I could easily see him returning to that, especially because it matches the theme of the album. All the best rapper alive shit don't even fit there anyway. This whole beef situation actually threw him a lob and perfectly set him up for The Fall Off. He's currently at a place where he's gotten a lot of hate for his decision. He's being called pussy by the whole internet, and a lot of people disrespecting him as a rapper now. It's the perfect time to show people that there's more to being an all-time great rapper than your track record and rap beefs. Cole said the Fall Off name came from a moment where he considered retirement because he started to feel like he lost a step. He was basically saying he wanted to get up out of there before he was Celtics Shaq or Wizards MJ, maybe even current Westbrook. There's a lot of self-reflection he could do on this album. Sure, we all know that introspective albums aren't always the general public's favorite. We can point to Mr. Morale on that one. At the end of the day, though, it doesn't really matter much as long as Cole feeling whatever he want to talk about on that album. The aftermath of a rap beef is always going to be like one of the biggest moments in a rapper's career because it has a heavy impact on your legacy and how you're remembered forever. Even with an L or an embarrassment like the one Cole just went through, it's not that hard to bounce back from that if you can remind everybody why they held you in such high regard in the first place.